This is half a crankcase of a 2-stroke motorbike engine. I think it's a BSA Bantam. And what happened, or what happens in these is that the chain comes off and the chain pokes a hole in there and there's a big lump of casing missing. I've got to try and repair this, so what I do, I make a copper template like that and I lay aluminium weld onto that copper. The aluminium won't stick to the copper, and the copper also helps keep the organ shield, the organ purge in place. I've done quite a few like this with good results. It just depends on what sort of aluminium they're made of. Some weld really well, some don't want to weld at all. The only way to find out is to give it a go and see. This has been cleaned with a die grinder and then washed with acetone to get as much of the oil and shite out of the metal as you possibly can. As you start to weld it, you will see that there is crap and oil boils out of it, just the way things are. We'll clamp that in place, get the welder set up, and I can stand this up like that and lay a weld in there. You could cut a piece out and weld it in, but it's easier just to build that up with solid weld. And so I can get some decent arc shots of doing this. It's quite an interesting process. Right, that's so what we'll do with this. Right, so as you can probably see, that's all been built up with new metal fused into the original casing. I'll take this off now and probably blend the backside in as well, and then a bit of gentle work with a file and a die grinder. I'll see it back to shape. Normally it doesn't stick to the copper. Yeah, that's pretty good. We'll have a look underneath of it. See that's the result you get. I'm just going to leave that because it is nicely fused in. That just wants dressing up now and it'll be a good repair. These are the plates I've just burnt out for the liner puller. The top plate, you want a 19mm. I've got 10, so I'm just going to tack 2 10mm bits together. That has a hole bored through there. That threaded rod goes through it, and the important thing is I'm going to put a thrust bearing on the top. The thrust bearing like that makes a massive difference when you're using something like that to pull with, because you haven't got the friction of the nut on there. That's the bottom plate. That has quite a big hole bored into it. That stands on top of the block. The threaded rod goes through onto a machine plate in the bottom of the liner, and that pulls it up, and there's 4 spacers go between the top plate and the bottom plate, something like that. So I'm going to tack these together. I've marked the centre off. We'll drill this counter bolt for that, thrust bearing, mount the bottom one, bore the hole in, and there's 4 8mm holes. I'll clamp them all together, drill all the holes at the same time, then everything's gonna line up. But finding that thrust bearing, that'll make a massive difference. I'll tack these together, put them in the lathe, get a hole through there. Right there, welded together. I've got a centre pop mark in the centre of them. So all we're going to do is basically hold that in the chuck using the centre, mark a little bit of tension on, and just nip up each jaw and turn, and then we're going to clamp it in to get it running nice and true. Very near there. Right, hopefully you can see that clock gauge there. It's within sort of 20 thou. All I'll do is find a high point, which is that one. Tighten the high jaw. High point again, which is that one. We'll loosen the opposite one off very slightly. Tighten that one. High jaw again, which is this one. Yeah, that's not bad. Tighten each jaw and turn. Make sure they're all well nipped up. Right, that's certainly near enough for what it's going to be used for. Right, so I need a hole through here for the threaded bar, and then a little recess machining for that to go into. I'll probably flash this face as well when it's in there. Right, so that's going to sit in there quite nicely. That's not bad. Yeah, we'll settle for that. Running off centre will not make any difference for what we're doing. All I want to do is clean the face up a little bit. Certainly not a bad finish for a bit of hot rolled plate.